Hi there, Ian from RTL here. This is a short video in response to a competition as he gets his records in the wrong place. This is for Royce in the house, someone that I met not very long ago, and I've subbed to his channel. Looks really good. Watched a couple of the videos, nice work. And he's got a competition going at the moment, or a contest, and I had a look at it and I thought, yep, I can do this. So this morning I have literally gone through my records and I have found some that fit all the covers, the categories. Now there's one that I have not got albums, but I have found some 12-inch singles. So first was 3 albums that have tracks more than 10 minutes on. Now most of mine are more than that. First up is this one. It's the debut album from Sky. Now if you haven't heard of Sky, it features John Williams and Kevin Peake, 2 good Australian guitarists, Herbie Flowers, that's played on absolutely everything, Tristan Fry, and Francis Monkman from Curved Air. Now there's a track on here that's over 23 minutes called, and it takes up the whole of side 2, and it is called Where Opposites Meet, and it is written by Francis Monkman. Great track. It's got all them elements of Curved Air sound. Pretty good. On one of their other albums they do a cover of Curved Air's Vivaldi. It's a great album with a great long track. My second one, if I just put that up, everyone knows what one I'm talking about. Of course, it's Supper's Ready, greatest track ever written by Genesis and Peter Gabriel. Stunning track, really like that one. And again, another track that you just could not talk about without bringing this album up. And if I hold up that, everybody knows what we're talking. If I got that up the right way round, I can't remember now. It's that way up. It's Medal, of course, and it's the brilliant Echoes. Again, whole of side 2. Thank you very much. So there are 3 really long tracks, more than 10 minutes. Second up, he asked about soundtracks. I can't remember which soundtracks next, or keyboard players. So I've gone soundtracks. And my first soundtrack is from one of my best favourite bands, and a soundtrack to the film they got involved with, Flash Gordon. Yeah, okay, people say, oh, it's not very good, but yeah, it's got some highlights on it, and it's a great movie, which I saw at the cinema. So there is one soundtrack. My second is one of my favourite artists, Mr. Mike Oldfield, and he done the soundtrack to this great movie, The Killing Fields. It's a true story of doing the Vietnam War in Cambodia. It's a true story, and it's absolutely epic, and it is another great soundtrack. On my third and final one, this is almost had a mention today, but I do love this. This is Peter Gabriel's and the soundtrack from Birdie. Now basically it's just Peter Gabriel's songs instrumental. It's got a great version of From the Heat on here. It's absolutely outstanding. Really enjoy that album. Okay, and then the other question that you asked, and I've just thrown one of my speakers down, is 3 albums that feature great keyboard players. So my first one is the keyboard player on Down to Earth, Rainbow. It's Mr. Don Airey. Now Don Airey's not just done keyboards with Rainbow, Deep Purple, Ozzy, Gary Moore, Colosseum 2. Great keyboard player. Had the pleasure of seeing him play, and he is absolutely awesome. So that's one keyboard player. My next keyboard player is in a supergroup, the debut from Asia, Mr. Jeffrey Downs. Again, yes, Buggles. Great keyboard player. That's a great album. And my last one is one of my favourite rock bands, and it's a very special one because it's Mr. John Lord, and this is the concerto for group and orchestra that Mr. Lord composed, and it's conducted by Malcolm Arnold. Now, Malcolm Arnold was born where I'm from, Northampton, so it's a really good album, and this is an original album. Bits of the band, and on the back you've got the seats of the Royal Albert Hall. So that was the albums. Now, there was a thing about posters, albums that have got posters. Now, unfortunately, I went through and I've got none, but I have found two 12-inch singles that I've got them. I hope these count. But first one is this, the Who Made Who, AC/DC, with a free cut-out poster, and here it is. It is huge. You get this. You get the signatures of the band, which I've actually got because I've met them. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it. Well, I'll do it that way, so you can sort of. So there we go. There's an AC/DC poster. And the other one I'm going to show, because I've got two, is this one. Hold it up the right way. The Evil That Men Do, Iron Maiden. It's not just the album cover, it's the poster as well. So let's get out the single. And this is huge. Best thing about it, it's the poster from the Donington that I was at. So that day we had Maiden, Kiss, David Lee Roth, Megadeth, Guns N' Roses in Halloween, Neil Kay and the Bailey Brothers. And then the other side is just the rest of the... Yeah, I don't get this one out very often because it's huge. So there we go. So I thought I'd show that because that's a pretty cool poster. That was before it was called Download and all that nonsense. What a lineup that was. That was a great day, that was. So there we go. There's my entries. It's been quite fun doing that one. So bye for now.